In preparation for the Unveiling the Yogic Deities journey across 8 months, I want to introduce you to Saraswati energy. It's the force within us, the superpower, if you like, within us, that has to do with your higher wisdom. And from there, your ability to commun-icate with the people around you, and your ability to sing the song of your soul and hear the inner whisper to know the right thing to do in the right way and at the right time. So I hope to take you into the discovery of Saraswati energy. And why do that in the middle of a raging torrent? Because higher wisdom is often depicted as a radiant white being in the midst of a frothy flowing river. One way of understanding that is the depiction of the busyness of Maya and the stillness and serenity of higher wisdom within. So wherever you are, take a moment to breathe, go still, and begin to say to yourself, I'd like to connect more with my higher wisdom. And a name for that process that you might want to use is Saraswati. Invite Saraswati consciousness to come to you, and let us think for a moment of the kind of things you would most like to hear from the people around you. Let's discover communication. The people who are close to you, what would you most like to hear from them? I love you. I'll always be there for you. I've always got your back. You're my best friend, you know. I'm just so glad to be around you. What would you like to hear from those closest to you? Take a moment to reflect on that. And then, having thought of a few things like that, flip it. What would they like to hear from you? And in what way would they like to hear it from you? And imagine creating the circumstance so that you can say what they would most find delightful and wonderful to hear from you. And kind of pre-live that inside your own heart, your own awareness, and think of the magic that that would create. Wow, what an amazing feeling of communication, communion, resonance. The degree that you build that resonance is a measure of how much you are accessing your superpower of Saraswati in communication. That's a very powerful thing. That's the first thing. And then secondly, what happens if you are in an interaction with someone and it either goes fantastically or it doesn't go so well? There's an amazing thing you can do. If that ever happens, because it happens multiple times in a day, as soon as you get a chance, pause for a minute, nip off to the bathroom or just go still at your desk or go to a different part of the house or wherever you're working, and just go inside for a minute and ask your higher wisdom, if it didn't go so well, how could I have done that better? Or if it went fantastically, let's celebrate the discovery and the joy that we just experienced. Whichever of the two, your higher wisdom will give you an idea of what you could have done. And so, just for a moment, pre-live that now. Pre-live it as magnificently as it could have been. Fantastic feeling. People smiling, people in resonance, people connecting. This is how to live. The quality and the height of the ideas that come to you for reliving your life and creating the life that you want is a measure of your Saraswati energy. And in our Unveiling the Yogic Deities process, we want to show you how to get closer and closer and stronger in your ability to harness each of these great yogic energies. And then the third thing you can do is sing your soul. You may have a great voice, you may have a terrible voice, but what you absolutely have is a wonderful heart. Whether you do it in public or whether you do it privately, singing is one of the great ways to activate the Saraswati superpower. So I encourage you to find a song with lyrics that really inspire you, perhaps a devotional chant, perhaps even a hymn that really, really lifts your heart, something that inspires you to your higher wisdom, maybe a song of the charts. Whatever lifts you to your greatness inside, learn it and sing it. If you can sing it and share it with others, that's really great. But if you're not so sure about that, the shower cubicle is an awesome place for singing the song of your soul. So, and anywhere in between, have a great time. This is Saraswati energy, and we're so looking forward to showing you the mantras, the meditations, the internal and external processes that you can use to activate your Saraswati energy, your superpower of higher wisdom. So much love to you.